What's up, guys? We are back with another Ark episode, and we've done some improvements to the bases. We've named some of the creatures from your suggestions, and I found something that is incredibly amazing and OP that I am pretty stoked to show you guys. So, well, I'm not sure if it's incredibly OP, but it has some pretty good results, so I feel kind of dirty using it, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, we've gone ahead and put a roof on this area, fixed it up with mostly steampunk stuff. I love these copper pillars. They just look amazing. I made a little kitchen. We've got a cooking pot for like broths and stuff. We've got our little advanced cooking station. We've got the refrigerators we did last time. I added a sink, which is wirelessly powered from some water out that way. And we've put some teleporting pads around to get around a little more. And the steampunk mod did update with self-opening doors, which is really cool. We've got our eco mod bins out here. I thought they looked a lot nicer out there. And yeah, we've put some pillars throughout. We've got down more crafting machines. Pretty much most things needed to craft are all set up and around. We do have one problem. We cannot build too many structures nearby, and this is driving me nuts. Now, I think there's a way to increase out, and I went to replace the door with a new one, couldn't. Thought it was because the foundation, picked up the foundation, and now, as you can see, I can't put anything here, so now we have a hole. So besides that being annoying and not being able to put lights down this way, yeah, so I think you can increase the max structures allowed in a visible area. So I looked that up a little bit, and I let Juice know. He's our server expert. If you don't know who he is, he's, of course, spotlighted a lot of our videos. Pretty awesome dude. Hopefully that works. We'll see in the morning once he wakes up. Because for me right now it's actually almost 3 a.m. and I'm sitting here recording. I've got all the YouTubers I know, we all have the most screwed up sleeping schedules I have ever seen in my life, honestly, to be entirely true. So anyways, without further ado, we've got this improvement over here, like I said. And it has an upstairs. I always hope put a little paint mixer over there in the corner. You can see as we teleport away. And this is my room. So this is going to have other kind of stuff. We've got a little pantry set up. We've got advanced armor skin crafter, a little ammo rack, just because it kind of looks cool. And then we've got all these appearance mods, the little Skyrim face stuff, the different hairstyles and masks. And this one's, I think, mostly just hairs. Yeah, a bunch of weeb stuff. Sorry, no offense. That doesn't mean, you know, negative. But anyways, we got a little stove up here just because it looks cool. As imagine it as like a little heater for our room, and then we've got our little bed here, which you can pass through, which is weird. But yeah, we've got the Ark Advanced little copper bed, which I thought just kind of fit everything. And we made our little room here. I can look down into below. And then we've got our little balcony that goes out through a really glitchy door onto this little balcony above the balcony. So we've got some balconyception going on there. Which is awesome. Then this goes out, and hopefully we can fix that no building, because otherwise this idea isn't going to work out. But we've got flyer parking, which is directly above the base, and that's where we're going to have our dragons and bigger stuff like Mrs. Quetz here sit. Now, I did get some name suggestions for the Quetz, none of which really rang too exciting for me, so we're going to have to wait there. But if you guys haven't noticed, we went with Hex and Sapphire from the comments below for these two lovely dragons. One side note also, since I have all these teleporting pads, they do get confused and send you different places if you don't name them. If you name two exactly the same thing, those two will always take you to each other. So that's a little trick there. So you don't just have overlapping rings teleporting you around all willy-nilly, basically. So if you guys hadn't seen before, we did go with Smog for that guy. We continued Poison Fang from last time. Take Me There, that's just been its name. It is served Juice and myself so gracefully. Been left so many places and never died. Such a great bird. And we went with Hot Sauce for the Argent, which I thought was a really freaking cool name. I loved it. So we went with that. We'll come up here to the upper dino pen. And we went with IHOP for the fire. IHOP just... Sometimes you eat there and it's great. Sometimes you eat there and you've got some just fire diarrhea. And I thought IHOP was appropriate for the fire one. And we went with Poison Jab with the Pokemon move suggestion names. And we need a name for our Mountain Scorpion. So we still need a name there. It is a male. Not that it matters too much. We do need a name for the Badass Fire Beaver. Put a little more weight into it. And we still need a good name for the bat. Everyone just says, I think like 2 people responded, and they both said Batman. How about you guys come up with some kind of cool gargoyle name? Because they kind of have that like gargoyle-y face. So, you know, maybe that helps you guys a little bit come up with something a little cooler. Not that we're ever going to really use him for anything, because look at his level. But, you know, he still deserves a name. So, you know, we've got to do that, guys. Now, let's head back down here. We've gone ahead and named this guy Alfie under someone's suggestion. I don't know. No particular reason why. It's just the name kind of stuck and I went with it. We got Crusher for this dude here, who finally has a nice good weight to him. And we went with Boulder, because why not? It's a mountain rolling giant ball creature. We just had to go with that suggestion there. Badass Sabertooth still needs a name suggestion. We went with Olaf from Frozen with our Terror Bird here. And Jellybean, that's always been Jellybean. Now, let's see. If we go downstairs to the big dinos, we still don't have names for the brood mothers, so they need names. We went with Whiplash. I don't remember if we did that on video or not, but might as well cover it. Our badass Earth T-Rex still needs a name. Our Elder Cryo Goddess needs a name. Blackheart Guardian needs a name. And both of these badass, the Mountain and Ice... the Mountain needs a name. We went with Ice Spikes for this guy here. And then our badass T-Rex needs a name here. Mr. Poison here. Mr., I think? Is it Mr. or is it Mrs.? Let's see. Hello? Male, yes. Okay. Now, on to something you may have just seen shortly as I clipped into there. Now, by default, the Pimp My Dino armor does not have blueprints that drop, so you can't get a better version of them. But 100 armor is pretty decent compared to the 25 that default saddles come with. Now, this guy is riding crazy good 731 Celestial. Now, how'd I do that? I did not cheat it in, and that is what we're about to go see. And we'll go take a look over here, whoops, at Not Quite, and Not Quite's rocking a 409. So that is 4 times and 7 times what the best you can get is, even without other mods. But there's been a mod section that we've been overlooking, and that's what I want to get to. Now, before we do that, we're going to have to come over here and grab a few things out of our random stuff chest, and that's going to be artifacts. So you can only carry 1 at a time, so we'll have to come back for those other 2. But this will be enough to demonstrate what we want to for the video anyway, so we'll go take a look at that. Now, getting stuck on Pinky. Resource Crops is the mod. Now, this mod has just been awesome. I've loved it. It makes the PvE so much better, because you can just go out and adventure, find new creatures, build your base, take your own pace at it. You don't have to worry about flying every 10 seconds over to somewhere else. I know for some people that's exciting, but when you're trying to make a video and it already takes 4 hours to make one 30-minute video, you don't always have the time for that, let alone running other series. So this mod has just been a blessing. And today, I discovered it has even more of a secret little blessing for us. And I am very excited to share it with you guys. Now, where is it? Quality buff. We need some more of these. So, we've got this beautiful crop plot here with our beautiful 5th essence, the highest tier. Gonna cram a ton of that stuff in there. And oh, we don't need a ton of that. We already have a ton of that. What we need is seeds. Oh, did I use them all? No. Okay. That's let's see. You'll leave 1 in here, and let's go ahead and dump that in. And we can craft 2. So this is the quality buff. It requires 10 magic seeds, 1,000 of the highest essence, and 1 generic artifact. So generic artifact means any of the artifacts, okay? Now I'm going to go check our seed bench because I believe we probably have a couple of seeds in here still. Let's see. What do we got? We've got 10 exactly. Let's use them. Let's get it done with. Let's go ahead and grab these other 2 artifacts while we can. And let's head back over there. Now, if you're familiar with the Midas Touch from the Dragon God mode, where it re-rolls everything in your armor and any armor from that mod for the dragons, and then your very first item. Well, this is a little bit of a step better. So we're going to go ahead and toss that in. There we go. We can craft 1 more out of it, which leaves us with 9 extra seeds, of course. Has this produced 1 more seed? Come on. It has produced 20 seeds. Okay. Beautiful. I'm not going to complain there. Alright, we get a whole another 3 of these out of there, which is going to make this demonstration so much more effective. Let those pop out here. Again, they're called quality buff. You make them in the potion table from the resource mod. Resource crops mod. It does require spark powder, so in case you can't read, you need spark powder for this puppy to work, so you don't just sit there and scream at it like I did for 5 minutes. I'll save you the benefit of dealing with that. Now, the very first thing it does exactly what Midas Touch does for you. So we're going to pop up here to the dragons, because that's what we're going to play around with. But we'll go ahead and use one on ourselves just to see it in action. Boom. Okay? So it gives you 1 of everything, and it's going to be an improvement, most likely. The very first time you use it, it's guaranteed to be an improvement. Afterwards, it could be or could not. So, as you can see, our Celestial Axe is actually not better with the weapon damage, but is significantly better with durability. Okay? Then we've got the pickaxe here. We got 510, 533. Okay? So, not necessarily better. Photon, we've got 2,000 durability with 3,000. It gave us a legendary instead of celestial. So, again, not better. We did get a better chest piece. And we got better gloves. And we got not better boots or helmet or pants. The pants were just awful. Oh my goodness. And then for some reason it gives us a canteen and everything else. Pike, let's see, 1,200. And this guy is 1,005. Okay, a lot better. It also gave us an extra chair. So you can see all that's there. Oh, pump shotgun, 194, 91, and 3,000. So now, okay, this one does a lot more damage. And here we got 1,600. And that's a huge upgrade there. 1,600. Okay, beautiful. So, again, I always have a problem disconnecting. You guys all saw that, right? Okay. We pull it out and it just disappears. Good thing we have more grappling hooks lying around. Now me, with all the gods, Midas Touch I've been using, I have no use for armor under a rating of 900 or more anymore, because you'll see, okay, that is really weird. We need to do something about that. As you'll see in here, I have this endless supply. Whoa, we're so fast now that we just scoot past everything. This endless supply of it. I mean, it just goes on. I need to go through and throw out anything below 900 at this point. Because I doubt I'll ever break anything that badly. But we're going to go ahead and toss all of this stuff in here. Right, we kept the better one out? Okay, we did. Toss that in there. Then we're going to toss this stuff into our tools bin real quick, because OCD purposes. Okay. So there we go. That's pretty sweet for your own personal gear. But it goes a step further, and you can use it on dinosaurs and upgrade their gear. So for stuff that can't be upgraded, like the Pimp My Dino, or for stuff that is extremely rare, like, let's say, a Drake saddle, we can go ahead and pop that guy in there. Remote use, 143 Celestial. Not too shabby. I like it. Let's see what we get over here for Poison Fang. I'm going to use one on each, so at least each of them get an upgrade. Let's see if we get as lucky as we did with our Poison Rex down there. 162. Alright, so it gave us about around 61.2. Gave us around the same. But these guys now went from 25 to 160. Not too bad, if you ask me. I'm pretty stoked. Now, the real test up here is let's see what we get for the Wyverns. That's something I'm pretty excited about. So, alright, Hex. Let's see what we can do with that 25. 277. That is actually really, really good. I like it. That's beautiful. And then let's go ahead and check you out. And let's see what we can get for Sapphire here. 212. Okay, so it seems to be doing around the same kind of buff space for these here. I'm trying to get them to 1,000,000 health or so. So yeah, that's pretty freaking spiffy. I mean, we just more than doubled it, which is awesome. And just a really cool thing to kind of check out. So one more reason that resource crops is awesome. So we've got that there. Let's I wonder if it works with utility sandals. Oh, wait. So this is modified to allow saddle attachment widget journeyman. Attachment nothing. Okay. But it's modified to allow. So when we take this off, what stat dies? Weight. Loses 1,000 weight. Okay, so that didn't transfer. Can we transfer it? That is the real question here. So let's go ahead and go down to our armor station here. And how do we... Okay, that's where we make the attachment. So we need to take it to the fastening bench, which is this guy here. And we need to remove it. Use a fastener and attachment with swivel knives to modify. Yeah, so we need swivel knife. Oops. Do we make it in here? Oops. In here? Catalysts, yes, okay. Swivel knife, level fast. Okay, we need a little bit of wood. Yeah, see, I've never really played around with this utility sandals mod very much. So it's something completely new to me. Let's grab a swivel knife. We'll make a leather fastener too, just in case. But I'm pretty sure that's all we need here. So let's pop that in. Evaluate work order. What if we... No? Alright. Let's put both in. Use level fastener attachments or swivel knives to modify saddles. So yeah, it looks like... Okay, so we can't take that off. But we now have a Celestial Pterodon saddle that will work with this. So... I'm very curious... I could have sworn you could take them back off. And I feel like a fool here. Because... Yeah, no. Okay. I'm going to have to look into more of how this... Whoops. I guess we can leave these in here. Of how this mod works. But one way or another, it lets you upgrade the modified saddle itself. So I think that's a way to get Celestial with that as well. But, yeah. So anyways, guys, that was kind of a look at those cool things. Main thing, obviously, being able to upgrade rarer things like Anunnaki, being able to do that without needing the blueprints, and being able to do that for things you can't get blueprints from, like Pimp My Dino, and possibly utility saddles. So, anyways, guys, we'll be back with something a little more. We'll probably do an exciting tame or something. Okay, guys, so I looked real quick, and it literally was just the leather fastener. I don't know why, I guess I didn't try that, but yeah, so we got that. We pull this guy out, then we put the swivel knife back in, evaluate. Oh, I think we... Oh. Interesting. Huh. There's that, and then we put that? And then evaluate order? No? Evaluate order. Evaluate order. Evaluate order? Use a saddle rack to make saddles. Oh, no. Oh, duh. The swivel knife is for making the saddle ready. That saddle is already ready. So we just need to make another leather fastener. So leather fastener adds or undoes. So if we do this, we stick that in there, evaluate. Now we've got the weight journeyman's attachment on here. And so now we should be able to go back up here and refit take me away. Oh, wow. I went onto the wrong portal. There we go. We should be able to go up here and refit take me away. And boom, there's that extra 2,000 weight, but now has a celestial saddle. So, again, if you don't have the blueprint, that's great for you. But obviously you can use a regular celestial saddle anyways. So that wasn't the extra help there. It's pretty much the Pimp My Dino. But anyways, just wanted to come and clarify that real quick. And this is actually a really cool mod that I would actually like to use a lot more. The roles are very specific. Like, if you want to have this added, it nerfs other stats really, really hard. So I feel like it's a little bit better to just put on simple ones, but you can do a huge health boost, stamina, weight, melee, speed, etc. However, it is not compatible with the Anunnaki stuff. We'll take a common Rex one here and just double check, but swivel knife is what's going to prepare it. We'll go ahead and toss this guy in here. Evaluate work order. Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything. We can switch this guy in there. Evaluate work order. Again, not doing anything. But if we put a... Let's see, vanilla. What vanilla saddle do we have here? Anything we could actually use? Ooh, I wonder if the Packy armor works. I just want to give that a try. Let's just do Megalodon. Alright. So we'll stick a Megalodon one in here. And see, yeah, so that worked. So yeah, unfortunately the Anunnaki ones aren't going to. Let's go ahead and make one more swivel knife though and try with the other armor. Might as well queue up a bunch of these here. Sucks they don't stack. Oh well. We'll go ahead and do that. Stick that swivel knife in there. Alright, it won't work with the armor. It was worth a try. It was worth a try, guys. But anyways, that's that there. We'll be back with the tame. Alright, guys, so I was just kind of flying around, and I wanted to check out the level, but this thing wouldn't hold still, and you know how the spyglass is glitched on drakes, and actually ended up being a level 405 Argentavis, and he is a Earth one, or Mountain, I always call him Earth, which we don't have yet, so I figured might as well take him while he's down. Makes the most sense there. So you're gonna go ahead and grab some, I believe, is it Stego? I think it's Stego kibble. Stick it in this guy here. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely Stego kibble. Boom. Beautiful. So come up for a name here for him in the description below, along with everything else we asked for. And we're going to go and pump some health. We're going to go and see what else we can get, because that would be kind of a lame only tame. So we want to make sure we get a few different things. Oh look, Meaty's got a Brood Mother finally. Argent, come on. We're gonna park you in Meaty's base. Oh. As I'm about to say, oh, it's safe here. Alright. You gonna land? I hope you land. Okay. Well. There we go. Yeah, that's close enough. That's loud. Oh, that's because the Giga Warden is directly above us. So, that's always nice. Let's see what we got here. Nothing too interesting around here. Let's go out this way and see. There's always some interesting stuff down by this waterfall. There we go. There's a Poison Saber. We already have one, so just mess him up. Only level 50 anyways. I feel like whenever I see like a crappy badass, it's my job to like clear it out so maybe a better one spawns, you know? Oh, there's another badass Argent. Oh, what do we got here? We got an Alpha. You know, poisons don't do very good damage, so I'm gonna maybe avoid it. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't want to kill him. There he goes. Let's see. What level are you? Oh, 550. All right. Nice. And then Sabers, if I remember correctly, is going to be a Bronto kibble. Which is weird. They're the only thing that eats Bronto. Oh crap. What's... Oh, that's shitty. Okay. Well... Can't be knocked out either. Crap. Can we, like, lose its attention down here somewhere, maybe? Like, can you fly through this waterfall? That would be ideal. Alright, let's try to ditch this thing's aggro. Oh, okay. Guess there's a brood mother. Did we ditch this thing's aggro yet? Hope we did. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I hope he didn't get clipped. Or she didn't get clipped. Stick some of that in. Did we get clipped? No, we didn't. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. No, we don't need you eating all that. Alright. Well, that's pretty sweet, Tame. I like it. So, come up with a name for her below, guys. And I think that's pretty much going to do for this episode. So, I know we didn't have the most amazing tames, but we did add to the collection. Got lots of names for you guys still to suggest. And found a pretty useful use for the resource crop mods besides the resource crops. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time.